This young girl, I will refer to as Hamida, was only 15 when her parents forced her into marriage.
I was only 15 years when they forced me into marriage with a 35-year-old man.
A seventh born in a family of 11 confesses that she was forced to run away from her husband because she could not handle the sexual violence.
Because I was very young, I did not know what to do in marriage. And he used to forcefully have sex with me. I was there for over a year and even bore him a child, but when I could no longer bear, I ran away.
She is just but one of the many victims of teenage pregnancy and early marriage in Uganda. The director of Wakisa Ministries, an organization working on crisis pregnancies, Vivian Chitio, says the problem remains big, with over 700 cases handled since 2005.
I've seen over 700 young girls between the age of 12 to 20, and we can take in, as per now, 35 girls by any one time, and they will stay as long as they are pregnant. So we receive them up to 20 years, but it should have been up to 19. But because some are so desperate and they want to end their lives, we bring it up to 20.
According to the latest figures from the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, 1 in every 4 teenage girls between 15 and 19 was found pregnant. The Population Secretariat indicates that of the 1.2 million pregnancies recorded in Uganda annually, 25% are among teenagers. The Executive Director, Straight Talk Foundation, Susan Ajok, expresses worry over the trend, noting that at 25%, teenage pregnancies threaten to increase the number of young mothers by nearly threefold.
They're very scary figures, and when you translate them into how much country spends, say, to address abortion, how much a country has to address to spend to get girls back in school, it is a lot of money. And
coordinator of the Girls Not Brides Alliance, Moses Ntenga, says currently about 52% of girls are getting married before the age of 18, attributing this to a number of factors, including poverty.
Because many girls cannot afford, or maybe their parents cannot afford to pay for the girls. Sometimes they open, okay, fine, if you cannot go to school, cannot afford, then get married. But also some of them, because they need bread wealth, the cows, the goats, and the cassava, and whatever it is that they exchange for their marriage. Some of that becomes much a bait to allow girls get married. But also we know we have the persistent cultural patriarchal system, the cultural practices. We used to do it, we did it, they did it. So it becomes a routine.
The Uganda Parliamentary Women's Association chairperson, Betty Amongi, is equally concerned about the trend.
So we condemn teenage pregnancy and early marriages, and we shall continue with this endeavor to sensitize, to put policies that will address this vice. So we can only address this if we change the mindset of community through awareness creation, sensitization, and reporting mechanism that creates avenue where girls can go and report without fear.
The Director, Gender and Family Affairs in the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Jane Mpaji, shares some of what she thinks should be immediate interventions.
The basic intervention is really community mobilization and sensitization. Sensitizing parents that it is not right to withdraw girl children from school to give them in marriage. To sensitize them that nothing is worth the girl's life, that even the bride price and the dowry they are getting is not worth the life of that child.
The State Minister for Youth and Children Affairs, Evelyn Anita, says parents must not look at children as a source of wealth, sounding a strong warning against the same.
No parent, and I emphasize no parent, or guardian or relative should force the children into marriage before the age of 18. And if anyone does not adhere to this message or this strong warning, we will arrest them and imprison them. And we are not going to tolerate, as government, settling of early marriage or teenage pregnancy cases outside the court.
The Director Gender, Mpaji, is also optimistic that with the launch of a strategy to eliminate child marriages, the problem will soon be history.
We have just finalized and launched a strategy to eliminate child marriages in this country. It is an issue, and it is something that we are going to handle in this national development plan that has come. The strategy is on. We launched it the other day, but we are yet to come up with interventions.
After all is said and done, the various stakeholders agree that all hope is not lost if everyone plays their role in getting rid of this practice. Like you've heard, there's an urgent need to protect the future mothers of our nation. For KFM, I'm Benjamin Jumbe reporting.